my name is Michelle Mousekop. I'm from Ottawa, Canada.
My name is Rachel Dirkfler, and I'm from Wisconsin.
Michaela Kimmel. I'm from San Francisco, California.
Hi, I'm Brielle. I'm from Frederick, Maryland.
My name is Robin Weiss from New York.
I'm Lexi Lass. I'm from Denver, Colorado.
Hi, my name is Nicole Redifer. I'm from Toronto, Ontario.
Hi, I'm Eliana Shatkin. I'm from Muncie, New York.
I went to public school my whole life, and now I'm at Machon, and I'm really enjoying it. So I have a few Chavrutahs with staff in Madrikot. One of my Chavrutahs, we're learning about the Shemona Esrei, and every Chavrutah we go through some of the brachos. And what I really love about it is actually we're going through each bracha and we're adding in sticky notes beside every bracha, so that when I'm actually davening, I have a reminder of our Chavrutah, which is really cool, and it's really improved my kavanah.
I was in public school my entire life until 11th grade when I switched to Ida Crown in Chicago, where I boarded. This year, I am happily attending Machon, and it's so beyond amazing. I have a lot of Chavrutahs. I think I have 8 of them. And I learned so many different things, and I'm exposed to so many different topics that I wouldn't have the opportunity to be learning anywhere else. I have an amazing Shabbos Chavrutah, and I've just been able to learn so many different things about Shabbos that not that I didn't know before, but that just makes Shabbos so much more special to me. Everything I'm learning in Chavrutahs and all of Machon is really going to help me commit to all of the halachot and everything that I've learned for the rest of my life.
I think a really big part of me coming to seminary was being able to learn one-on-one with teachers about different topics I was lacking that I didn't get from growing up, because I didn't go to a yeshiva day school and my family isn't religious. And so being able to have one-on-one Chavrutahs really makes the process of becoming more religious more meaningful, and I'm able to connect to things that I wouldn't necessarily be able to connect to in a classroom, because I'm able to share personal stories and experiences with my teachers who also are mentoring me in the process and helping me adjust to what life is going to be like when I go back home. And one of my favorite Chavrutahs is with one of my teachers, and we're learning Mishnah Berurah, we're learning all the laws of Chol Hamoed.
Coming here for the year with no formal Jewish education, it was very important to me that I had somebody who knew my situation and knew the way I learned, and was able to advise me based on that and push me exactly the way I needed to be pushed, in the way that I can bring home in an effective way what I learned here and be able to apply it in any situation, including in a non-religious household and a non-religious campus. So a lot of my classes are very text-based, which is, at the end of the day, is amazing because I need those analytical skills. But my Chavrutot are really the soul of what I'm learning, in the way that I learn voracious, but I have a Chavrutah in a book on leadership, or I have a Chavrutah on emunah. It's really it's what makes the learning come alive, and really is what makes it applicable to me personally.
So Chavrutahs, yeah, they're a huge part of my Machon experience, because they really help you connect to what you're learning about, in a much deeper way. Even though I went to yeshiva, I still come to classes every morning, learning tons of new things. So one of my many Chavrutahs is about tefillah. Coming to Machon, I never really davened, because I really didn't know what I was saying, so I was okay, why am I doing this anyway? But now that I have a greater understanding of what it is, I want to wake up every morning to daven. It's something I want to do.
I went to Denver Jewish Day School, and so actually most of my Chavrutahs happen after class. I do them at night, or sometimes in the morning, and they're really diverse, and that's what I like about it, is that I get the classroom setting where you can feed off of each other's ideas, but then I also get the one-on-one time, and they're very personal to me. And I think with Chavrutahs you're able to really build what you want and build your knowledge that classrooms can't do. There's a teacher that I'm doing a Chavrutah with, and his classes are very difficult for me because he's a very philosophical and spiritual person, and I can't it's hard for me to do that in a class setting. So this way I can learn with him, and we talk about really deep and philosophical topics, but I can do it and I can question him as deeply or as much as I need to, in order for me to internalize it and understand it.
I went to Westmount Collegiate Institute, which is public school. Coming to Machon was a little overwhelming because I never had a Jewish education, but I wanted to come to seminary. so I didn't have much experience in anything. So Chavrutahs are very individualized for me at my own pace, and I can grow as much as I want in them. And when I go into classes, sometimes it's a little overwhelming. I have to ask questions, and I get a little bit shy about it. But in a Chavrutah, there's nothing to be shy about. They know exactly where I stand, and they know my level, and they know my learning levels. I didn't know how to read Hebrew before I came to Machon. I tried to learn by myself, but I didn't have so much motivation. And when I came here, they put me in a Chavrutah to practice learning Hebrew. I got a Chavrutah for learning morning davening. I even added recently a Chavrutah for Mincha, and now I'm much further than I ever thought I would be at this point in the year.
Every day I wake up with more and more questions that I had the day before about different halachot that I'm struggling with, or different beliefs in Judaism that I have certain problems with. And one of my Chavrutahs really taught me that it's okay to have all these questions and it's okay to ask them. But sometimes you're not going to find an answer that you like so much. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't stop asking. And it doesn't mean that you shouldn't stop trying. Judaism's all about asking the questions, and if you don't find the answer that you like, you keep asking more and more and more. And it's something that I would never be able to do in a classroom. It's only the one-on-one Chavrutahs that can really delve into such deep concepts and release that inner turmoil in the Judaism that you have. So what I've learned overall is to keep asking and continue accepting.